Lots of people love to dance. It feels freeing, it looks magical, and we can really feel the music. The only same thing that this same group of people loves more is fucking it up. The first thing I'll cover is what I like to call, it ain't gonna suck itself. This one applies especially to men. With the arms en bas, they should be curved just like in literally every other position. Think of it as second, as your teacher has always told you. Were you listening? Rectangle arms don't count. While on this topic, pterodactyl arms. My dance teachers always think of it like a raindrop, going all the way down your arm, and as far as I can tell, this is a pretty common line of thinking. So I don't know why everyone's arm looks like the corner of a gutter. If you keep imitating a gutter, that's where you're going to end up, bud. This one is common. I call this the David impersonator. One of the beautiful things about ballet is the movement. Your dance is not a fucking slideshow. Michelangelo would be disgusted. Kicks, spins, and chops. Ballet is an art. Ballet is not a martial art. Your turns should be controlled. That's why they're called turns. Don't spin. You'll look drunk. Also, it's a battement. You will treat it like a battement. You will do it like a battement. You will call it a battement. It is a battement. Do not attempt to kick a imaginary sparring partner in the face, because it'll feel like you kicked me if you do that. And you know what else you can think of this as? Don't show the audience your taint. They didn't pay enough to get in to see that. T-pose. If you want to take over the world, do this. If you don't, don't. It's not good for dance either way. Ja, es Über Deutschland. When you're in a high arabesque arms, you want to have a beautiful hand. First of all, don't hide it. Second, even without the historical connotations, this wouldn't look good. Look at it. It looks weird. Spotting the floor. It's a common problem. This isn't a term I made up. It's just common. When your dance teacher asks you what color the floor is, you should have no idea. You're not studying the floor. It's a floor. It's boring. It's not going to go away. It's right there. It's your best friend, and you don't stare at your best friend. They wouldn't be your best friend at that point. Also, you're supposed to spot where you're going. So, do you know what that means if you spot the floor? It's also where your career in dance is going. Goat simulator. This is a David inverse. You know, you should move, but only some of you. You should move your arms. But, for God's sake, have some control. You shouldn't look like a bunch of sideways pendulums spinning and swinging and gyrating out of rhythm with each other. The jelly bean. It may also be called the Kardashian, or y equals the square root of x. This fits well with, bro, look at my lats. You're not a fucking model. You're a dancer. Stop it. Stop it. Finally, Igor. In a desperate attempt to round their arms, one may become a servant. You're now the opposite of the Kardashian. Now, the moral of the story is, don't do these. Bye!